Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to another pick a card reading. And today's pick a card reading is love messages from your lover. So I thought that I've not done any kind of love reading for a very long time, and a lot of you actually visited my channel for love reading for next 30 days a lot when I used to do them in the past. So I thought I'll just do a pick a card reading today about this. So let's get started. So we have four piles: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So we'll start with pile 1. So before I start reading it, I have a request. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like the video, and hit the bell icon. It's very important for me at this stage. I have explained in my previous pick a card reading. I don't want to keep ranting about my problems, but it's very important for me. So kindly do that if you feel so. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, astrological or tarot, you can go to my website. All the possible readings that I do are linked below. So here we start with pile 1. So what we have here is a set of tarot cards, set of oracle cards, and also a set of romance angel cards from Doreen Virtue. So I'll keep talking to you about the cards as and when we start reading each one of them. So let's deal with the tarot first, the most important place to deal with, or the message from where it's coming. So, right at the center is throat chakra, which is like your lover wants to communicate a lot of things from you, but then he says that I'm not capable, I don't have the right words, I don't have the right situation, I don't have the right environment, because I may have some other responsibilities, I may have some other kind of important situation in my life, and I really cannot communicate about all of it. Extremely sorry about that. It was an important call I was expecting, so I paused and I did not keep my phone on silent mode because I wanted to take that call because someone somewhere in my friend list is in the hospital. So I wanted to have first hand information. Luckily, everything is fine. So that's a good omen, right? I'm very happy that it has come with this reading, pile 1, with you, because somewhere this person is completely blocked in terms of conversation, wants to communicate 1,000 things with you, cannot do that. But then this good news coming on my phone gives me an omen that somewhere your loved one, he or she, will be able to overcome the obstacle. The obstacle card is here, but it's next to the crown chakra, which means that obstacles are fine, but the divine will is something that we need to explore. We don't know what is the divine will. The two cards here is telling that there's a huge potential of transformation in the situation, where there are a lot of obstacles and blockages right now, but then there is huge transformation uh, actually on the path, on your path. But the problem is that the transformation is very slow, very uh, silent, and it's not going at as per your way of understanding things, because the transformation, most importantly here, wants to teach you something, and till the time you and your lover doesn't learn something, the transformation will be slow and very slow and very slow, and sometimes you will be even stuck. you won't even understand. So the lover is saying that I'm feeling stuck, I cannot communicate with you the hidden messages that I want to tell you. So what are the hidden messages is that uh, I really want to have a positive change in our situation, but then right now I cannot do anything. I'm stuck. So find blessing in the current situation. That's what your lover is trying to tell you. And it is like sometimes you ask him or her directly that is it safe for me to trust upon you, and your lover says that yes, it is quite safe, don't worry, I'm not going to take undue advantage of you in any way. Sometimes it is like, because the relationship is so stuck, you don't want to keep investing your life into it, and the lover is saying that don't worry, I have very strong feelings for you, but I don't have much to say because I need to deal with this on my own right now. So, but remember that I do have very strong feelings for you, and uh, I can make the effort to clarify things, and I'm seeing that you are making a lot of efforts to clarify a lot of things from me. But right now, the throat card being the center card, the energies are blocked in terms of proper communication, and your lover is telling you that it's safe to be with me or think about me. I also feel the same about you, and I'm making the efforts to make bring that positive change, but you need to find blessings in the current situation and learn from the situation so that the transformation gets easy and we overcome the obstacles to find what is the divine will, to know where we are supposed to go. Somehow your lover is also confused right now. Where does this universe wants to place you both together? He really doesn't understand, he or she, whoever this person is. uh, I, I'm more prone to say he because most of my audience, according to YouTube demographics, is female. 92% of my audience is female, so I think it's a he. But what about the 8%? So it is he or she. Okay, so that's a safe way to say that. And then somewhere there's lack of clarity that how this relationship will move further, because what is the divine will? Seems like your person is quite uh, religious, if not religious, uh, very much surrendered to the cosmos eh, from the energy point of view. Can be either way. So let's move on to pile two. Hi everyone. Uh, Before I start your reading, I just want to say don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like the video and hit the bell icon. It's very important for me at this stage. I have explained this in my previous pick a card reading. I don't want to keep complaining, but it is quite important. So let's get started with your reading. What is the message from your lover to you? That's what we are exploring here. So we have destiny, we have memories of love, we have disruption, then we have rest and rejuvenate, and we have choose wisely. You are seeing the situation accurately. Trust, retreat, heart to heart conversations, religious factors. So, first of all, what's happening between both of you right now, you and your lover, was destined. It was not that you found someone very attractive one day and you fall in love with this person. It's not like that. It was destiny, and the universe has arranged this for both of you to go through a karmic cycle, karmic pattern, whatever you may call it. And you might remember something from your past life or something, or your partner, your lover is remembering something, and because of this, your partner is quite agitated right now, and your partner doesn't know how to communicate because whatever he or she is remembering on a subconscious level, of course, your partner or your lover cannot express it in the most logical way in today's way of functioning in our society. So your partner or lover right now is quite confused and would like to retreat, would like to take some personal time to make uh, a comfortable situation for himself or herself to understand what he has been or she has been experiencing for last few days or something like that. It's been a problematic situation to understand what the universe is revealing to that person. So your partner sees a lot of options right now in front of them and they don't know which one to choose. But then they need to understand whatever they have experienced at the subconscious level is true and they need to trust it. But what your partner wants to communicate to you is a totally different thing. What they want to communicate is that I don't want to get into this kind of relationship because there's some kind of social stigma around it or religious stigma around it. Maybe your partner is already married and then you are coming up and they cannot leave the marriage to be with you. And they come from a society where divorce is a big stigma or something like that. Or maybe uh, they are so fond of their children and they cannot leave their children to be with you, and there's some kind of stigma around it. Religious factors can be a lot of things. It cannot be just very specific to religion, what I see here. And they want to have a very heart to heart conversation about it with you. They just don't want to uh, not explain you the kind of options they have in front of them. They cannot just leave you uh, dry and cold without explaining it to you. So they have thought of hundreds of options that this is how we can function, this is how we can still be together, but then these would be the repercussions, these would be the boundaries, and whatever it is. And then you will have a heart to heart conversation with them, and they just want to say right now is that these are my boundaries, these are the options that I have, this is what I have experienced in my subconscious imagination. I don't know how real it is, but I feel that whatever I'm seeing in my subconscious is true. Some of them would even not have that confidence that what they have seen in their subconscious imagination is true, but then they really trust it to be true, and they, after taking a break for a while, they will come back for a heart to heart conversation and then move forward for a right option that you both mutually agree, because this person will come and want to communicate with you. This person will not feel that you will understand everything and will not leave it for your imagination, which is good. A heart to heart conversation is even more important than just staying, taking a step backward. So whenever this person is ready, because this person will retreat, these two cards are of retrieval. So this person will take a step back to first of all understand the subconscious messaging, Once they have understood that, they'll come for the heart to heart conversation. So when they are trying to take that break, give them that space. But then they will definitely come back and have that conversation with all the choices that they have in hand. So that's your message from your loved one. So let's see, what do we have for pile 3. Hi, pile 3. Before I start this reading, I want to tell you that I want you to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon. It's very important for me. I've explained my problem in the last video, and at this stage, it's very crucial for me. So I would really appreciate if you can do that. And let's start with your reading. So we have victory and success here. We have partnership and alliance. We have foundation and achievement. We have conflict and defeat. We have solitude. We have go now. You can do it. Then we have separation. We have new love. Then we have unrequited love. Okay, sounds very much like a roller coaster ride, because you will hate me for what I'm going to say, because it sounds like your partner is really into you and wants to have a family with you. This foundation and achievement card is telling me that, and they really like your partnership. They really feel victorious around you. They really feel very uh, loved and affectionate around you, and they really don't feel any kind of burden. They just feel blessed around you. Having said that, these two cards here is not supporting all what we have said here. And sorry, if these two cards were on this side and these cards were on this side, I would have been even more happier. But there's a lot of conflict, maybe with their personal life, or their parents, or their maybe they're married, whatever it is. Because of that conflict, they don't have the courage, and they are actually sinking in to their own self. They are uh, sinking in their own self. They are feeling little depressed. They're trying to find out who they are, what they are, and why they are the way they are. So they just don't want to acknowledge that, and they want to go away from you for a reason that they cannot give complete justice to you what you deserve. They really don't have that answer yet. And then this message, you can do it. This card is quite important here. It's for you. It's for you to understand that you can let them go for now. It's momentary, because their family members somewhere down the line, their parents or their uh, other family members, or their, or if they are married or something, I don't know, whatever the situation is, they have planned something for this person, your loved one, and your loved one really has to go and explore that, and they need to get separated from you. They need to go and explore that, the new love in their life. They need to explore that, and the cards are telling that don't worry. It's a matter of time of somewhere 2 weeks to 2 months, depending on what uh, type of situation you are having personally. Within 2 weeks to 2 months, they will understand that this new love is not for them. They really cannot live without you. So the cards are telling that yes, you can let this person go. Don't worry about it. Let this person go and experience something outside this relationship to understand that they're not meant for anything else. They're whatever they have decided with you in the past is the actual plan, and they need to implement it as soon as possible. So let them go. So their message to you is that let's get separated. And sorry for bringing it very late in the whole conversation, because it was even more important for you to build that confidence that you can let them go. And for some of you, it might also happen that they would not have the courage to say, let's get separated, but behind the scene, they are exploring something new, which is being enforced upon them by someone in the family, or they already had something in the past and they are revisiting it. But then they'll realize and they'll come back and tell you later that, okay, while I was ignoring you or trying to stay away from you, I explored all this. So right now, what they want to tell you is that let's get separated for a while, because they don't have the courage to tell you on your face. This is a very hard message to deliver. Please don't hate me for delivering this message, but I feel being a tarot card reader, it's my responsibility to tell you what I'm seeing. It may not happen in your life. That's the best thing. Maybe you are quite evolved and you actually don't need a tarot card reading at this moment, and you are quite energetically on a high level, so listen to your intuition also. Pile 4, this is your reading. Before I start the reading, I want to tell you that please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. I need these favors right now. It's very important for me. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, either astrological, I'm also a Vedic astrologer. I don't do Vedic astrology readings on YouTube because it doesn't make any sense. If Because Vedic astrology is more about specific placement in your birth chart. Uh, Having said that, let's get started with your reading. All the information you want about the orders is given below. So, what do we have in terms of your cards? What does your lover wants to communicate with you? What is your lover's message? The waiting game, light, spiritual strength, passion ignited, and movement choices and decisions. Follow your heart, focus upon your strength, express your love, children, forgiving and learning. So, okay, uh, the tarot cards here is describing the situation, and then these three angel romance cards are describing the message, and the oracle is giving you a guidance. What I see here is that whatever is going on between you and your lover is testing your patience, is really testing your strength right now. In the past, you had a lot of hopes, you had a lot of innocence in this relationship, but that also got somewhere out of focus because your partner really didn't have enough confidence, your lover did not have enough confidence, and then in the coming future you see that your partner will have some kind of passion ignited for you, and your partner will be willing to make a decision. Where that decision is going, that is something that is little tricky, we don't know yet, and the cards are not revealing. There are children involved, your lover has children, most of them, or they have childhood issues, or they don't want to have children. Somewhere some children are involved. And for this reason, things got delayed. But what we see here is that they want to follow their heart, and they also want to focus on their strengths to actually express their love to you. So their message to you right now is that I really love you. I really want to express my love from the bottom of my heart, and they'll do something to show you that love. They might actually even be very vocal about it, and they might also try to connect. If they have children, they'll try to build up a relationship between their children and you. They'll try to first of all bind your love and your appreciation by expressing their love, and then they will try to connect you to see that how the children are reacting with you, how the children are getting friendly with you. Are they friendly enough with you? Do they want to express something to you in a uh, way, like a parent or something, or a friend? Whatever the equation gets established, they still want to explore what kind of relationship you and your partners or lovers children can uh, establish. But if there are no children in place, then either of you don't want to have children, and then you probably have to negotiate that part in between both of you in the relationship. That is a something that is there. But then this card of forgiving and learning is also about what happened in the past. Like, this person tested your patience royally, this person tested your patience supremely, and you really wanted to leave this person, fight with this person, even wanted to maybe slap this person at a certain point in time. I won't be surprised. I really don't have the words. I want to even use harsher words, but considering that this is a family channel, I will just keep myself limited to such simpler words. But they were very harsh feelings from your side that I don't deserve this. Having said that, this person is now willing to make a decision based on what happens between you and the children issue, whether the existing children accept and you accept them and you get friendly, or if there is about some kind of future plan about the children. And somewhere there would be forgiving and learning. And it says that as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, which is telling me that whatever happens with the children is one thing, but especially for you, the viewer who is watching this, you need to forgive them for the past, because they tested you, because they had tremendous issues with children. Either they have their children, they love them, and they just want that everything has to be done in a very s- simpler way so that the children don't get affected or something like that. So you need to give them that benefit of doubt, and whatever happened in the past, leave it in the past and take things forward from here, and help them to make that decision. And the decision is based on some kind of issue, the way you resolve this uh, children. So what they want to express to you, the message is that I truly love you and I truly have some kind of children issue. Help me to resolve it, and please forgive me for my past, because they really want to ask for forgiveness. So that's their message to you. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye bye.